there is a way to get revenge on women. Every time I've heard anyone say, "Oh, my ex broke up with me, she cheated on me, I need revenge, I need revenge," that's sick-minded. That's incel level shit. The only kind of revenge that you can get on a woman is this: say goodbye politely, keep working hard, increase your value as a man. Wait 3 years, 4 years, 6 years, 11 years, and you know this story, the 11-year story. And wait till you are the man, and she's just now some chick, 28, 29, and she's like, "Tristan, you know, it should have always been you." Then you can either tell her no, or break her heart again. Then you win. That's the only way to get revenge. You gotta keep working on yourself and keep working on yourself.
It truly is.
You've seen me pull that one.
I have seen you pull that one. I've pulled that one myself a bit. And, you know, there's probably not a better feeling in the world than that.
No, there isn't.
And you know, not that I was ever mad at the girl. It's just a reflection of what you're able to become as a person.
Absolutely.
You know, and you might have started off with that lady feeling like, you know, you guys were equal, or in some way that y'all had something special, and you broke apart, and maybe that hurt, maybe it didn't. But to come full circle and to have her come back around and it be completely lopsided from a value perspective is not fulfilling so much because it's hurting the girl, because I don't hate women at all, and we should talk about that. But really just because of what you did as a person.
It's self-vindication.
You know?
The only thing I can liken it to is, you know, taking a bad whooping in a kickboxing match and coming back and beating the same guy a year later or 2 years later. It's like, I've become much better than you.
I'm better.
I'm now better at this than you are.
Exactly.
So enjoy defeat.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, most of the time, I'm always running multiple women at the same time. And, you know, I've broken up with main chicks, and they can be messy, complicated situations. But a lot of the time, when I break up with a girl who I've been seeing for a few weeks, a few months, you know, good girls who've been loyal to me, you know, they are my girlfriend. I've got plenty, but they essentially, for all intents and purposes, are my girlfriend. I don't see the reason to burn bridges, 1. 2, to create a negative reputation for myself, especially in the city I live in, 2. 3, to upset people any more than necessary, because if you call a woman every name you want to call her and spit in her face, she's going to forget about you within a day. She's going to be like, you know what, all that nice time I spent with Tristan, he showed his true colors tonight. That's who he really is.
He was faking.
You're going to make that lasting bad impression. I always like to leave with a lasting good impression. And also, you have to understand that when you want to be a playboy in a certain city, so I live in Bucharest, Romania, girls will ask girls who slept with me, been with me, spent time with me, they go, "What's Tristan like?" "Oh, he's such a nice guy, I had such a good time with him. He just, you know, maybe wasn't ready for something serious."
He was a bit of a cheater, but he was always wonderful.
Exactly. What they won't say is, you know,
he's psycho.
Yeah, exactly, he's a psycho, he threw me out of the house. You know, because there's no advantage to doing that. Now, I live in Eastern Europe, but especially in the Western world, you know, you throw a girl out your house and upset her too much, she might just Me Too your ass. So all these tough guys out there who want to treat women bad, I would advise against it in every single way. Well, I think a lot of it has to come down with, I mean, success with women is much like success in business or success in sports. It's down to you. It's personal accountability. And that's what a lot of guys want to throw out the window these days. And what they want to do is they want to blame women. It's like failing in every business you've ever attempted and failing to make money, and then blaming blaming capitalism, or failing in every boxing match or every American football game and NFL game you've ever played and blaming the referees or blaming the rules. No, it's personal accountability and it's personal responsibility. And when you see guys out there who say like all women are garbage, I believe them. Because I believe all the women they get to meet are garbage. Because they're bottom feeders. They're low-tier men, and they're attracting low-tier women. And low-tier people of all sorts attract each other. Low-tier men have low-tier male friends, they get low-tier girlfriends, and I believe the women they meet are garbage. They don't get to operate at my level, and they don't get to see how wonderful women truly are. Because I'm picking the fruit at the top of the tree. So I think a lot of these guys need to really, really look in the mirror, as I do. And sometimes I look at myself and think, Tristan, okay, you're a little out of shape. Tristan, okay, you know, you've been sleeping too much, you've been partying too hard, you got bags under your eyes, you've been, you know, you're letting yourself go a bit, and you have to keep yourself in check. You have to stay at the very top, and if you don't stay at your very top, you're not competitive anymore. Every single species on the whole planet is exactly the same. Every single female of every single species looks at the most competitive males and thinks those are the ones I want to have my children. And women, human women, are exactly the same. So if you're not having the success with women that you want, don't go out there trying to blame women, and don't go out there trying to change women. There are these big movements
not
trying to
change.
Yeah, they're trying to change women, change the nature of humanity.
I'd like to add something to what you're saying there,
Yeah.
because I tell guys this all the time. They're like, "Oh, women are shit. Women are shit." I truly believe that I get the best version of every woman that I come in contact with.
Yes.
And it is a direct result of everything you just said. So you could take woman A and put her with man A, and then put her with man B, and let's say you are man B. I believe that Tristan or myself will get a better version of that woman A than
Yes.
that man will
100%.
get ever. And a lot of that, and fucking all of that, has to do with who you become as a person and as a man. You can take the same woman and get a completely different woman based off of who you are.
Yeah.
So you see that.
No, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. And I know it. For example, without even getting vulgar, there are things I'll do in the bedroom with women. They'll say, "Oh, I was with my ex 3 years. I never let him do that."
Right.
I'm like, well,
Yeah.
well, this is our third date, so unlucky for him.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the best version of the man that she wanted. I obviously fit the archetype of what she wants so much that she's willing to do. She's willing to do everything for me.
Right.
And you could bring out. It's about bringing out the best in people.
Yeah.
There's no trash hoe, no matter how hot you can have sex with, and get the same level of satisfaction that when you wake up next to that girl who maybe she's an 8, maybe she's not a 10,
Yeah.
or maybe she's a 9, maybe she's a 7 for you guys out there, maybe
Right.
she's a 4. But that
What
feeling
doesn't
you'll get when she
Genuine
wakes you up in the
desire.
morning,
Yeah.
says, here's your cup of coffee. I know you didn't sleep well last night. Here,
Right.
try and have a great day, have a productive day at work. I love you. I miss you. That is so much better. A life without that would be an empty, vacuous existence, and I wouldn't want to live it.